Hello, I'm Rachel DuPree, and I'm a graduate student at Clark Atlanta University in the Master's Program for Educational Leadership. Today, in Dr. Grove's class, we have an assignment due in the curriculum planning class where we are explaining ethics. And ethics is defined as a set of principles of proper conduct. The rule or standards governed by the conduct of a person or a member of a profession. Basically, it's the right and the wrong. Educational organizations should ensure that all members or employees understand and adhere to ethical standards related to their responsibilities in the organization. Many ways to get your organization together and understanding ethics is by ethics training, as many do. I know with Atlanta Public Schools, I had to undergo ethics training in order to keep my standing for the year. Also, handbooks are given out and signed. When you sign, you're saying that you are going to read it and you understand what's inside of. You understand the ethics and what is expected of you. The policies. Codes of ethics are part of the organization's policies and are to be followed. As Dr. Hill would say, the handbook containing the code of ethics is a legally binding document. Good ethics begin from the top, so they must be demonstrated consistently, fairly, with concern and openness by administration. And administrators are to create workshops to encourage and motivate positive work environments and often ways to promote good ethics throughout your educational community. So, in these ways, you create the workshops to train staff of their ethical responsibilities. You should publicize what ethical behavior is and create explicit policies and procedures pertaining to data ethics. Clearly state consequences of unethical behavior and enforce rules fairly and uniformly so that everyone is accountable. The Code of Ethics applies to all who are employed by this entity, from the superintendent on down to the cleanup crew or the cafeteria workers. Some examples of poor ethics, which are blown up more than you often see the poor ethics more than you do when people actually use their good ethics. So, examples of using poor ethics are NCAA violations, Atlanta Public Schools cheating scandal, affairs and sexual relationships with students, and many things. The form code of data ethics is 1, ethics, 2, data quality, and 3, security. Ethics is simply the right and wrong, knowing what is the right thing to do and what you should not be doing, which is in the policy, so everyone should be able to follow it. Data quality is adherence to the best practices and operating standards. So you provide all relevant data, definitions, and documentation for comprehensive understanding and accurate analysis when releasing information. So as far as the cheating scandals, this would apply with the Atlanta Public Schools cheating scandals because the test scores were not accurate and truthfully turned in. They weren't accurate scores. Also, security is the last form code, which is to safeguard sensitive information and realize that they are a valuable organizational asset.